welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Saturday morning. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm up before Mike, and the house is a little bit messy. I'm just going to do a reset. I didn't get to do my Fresh Up Friday yesterday. As you can see, there are hot spots everywhere. I did an evening routine, but it wasn't a very good one. It was a bit of a half-hearted routine. The puppies are having a bit of a relax here. They're like, what are you doing up so early on a Saturday? And Mike loves a hotspot, so he's got a lovely old hotspot going here of a BT herb, of various other things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those, but you know what? I'm just going to try and put some things away. Anyway, I've written a list, so I'm going to do a Fresh Up Friday. Although I'm doing it on a Saturday. So it's a bit of a house reset. So I'm going to hit the hot spots and put things away. I'm going to vacuum and I'm going to mop. And I'm going to use a timer to keep me focused. I think these flowers have pretty much had it now. They're looking a bit. I've got some more flowers in the garden I could pick. So I think I might have a refresh on the flowers later on. So I might get rid of the flowers on this. Anyway, thought you might like to join me for 3 lots of 10 minutes of cleaning and tidying motivation. I'm just going to set the timer on my watch for the first 10 minutes. And the first 10 minutes, I'm just going to focus on putting things away and tidying up and just making everything look more presentable. I'm going to start with this dog bowl. Let's get that in the dishwasher. That's the first thing on the list. Have I set the timer? Yes, I have. Thought you might like to join me anyway. You might be feeling similarly. It's a bit of a wet and windy sort of start to the weekend. It rained continually yesterday. It was really, really wet, but at least it seems to have stopped raining now. Anyway, let's start with the kitchen. I think when the kitchen's a mess, it makes everything feel a mess. And this little kitchen is very messy. I might also put a load of laundry on, probably dog laundry. Anyway, let's get the dishes put away first. If I look at everything, I just start to spin my wheels. All right. It's a bit tricky with the dogs there. I'm going to trip over them. I'll try not to move too quickly. I don't want to make you dizzy. I'm half asleep still. Although I have actually been up for about an hour and a half. I've just been reading. And I thought, actually, Kate, I think you should get up and do some housework. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know what it is, whether it was the storm. Got a lot of dog treats on the go here, but that one's actually empty, so let's pop that one in the bin. I think I just need to rationalise the dog treats. What else have I got on this surface? More dog treats. I think I need to process those ones into smaller things. I don't know how many olive oils Mike's got out, but I'm not sure they don't all need to be on the counter. So let's pop some of the olive oils away. I don't know why he's got 2 on the go. I'll have to ask him. They're both identical. Oh, I know why he's got 2 on the go. He's put chilli in one of them. And he does the cooking, so he's probably going to be a bit annoyed with me tidying up. All right, so that needs to go in the dishwasher. That needs to go in the sink. I've got a sink full of hot soapy water because I've got my water bottles need a wash and I want to wipe down the coffee area. And I might make a coffee. I might treat myself after my first 10 minutes to a coffee. But first thing, I think I need a dishcloth actually. I haven't got a dishcloth out. And I should probably get a clean tea towel out. I don't think I did that last night. So let's get a clean tea towel and a dishcloth. I'm probably going to need to do some laundry today. I don't normally do laundry on a Saturday if I can avoid it. But I didn't do any yesterday, I don't think. And I didn't do much the day before. I was working at the cottage yesterday and the day before we were celebrating Mike's birthday, so we didn't do much. I didn't do much housework on Thursday either. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking at my tiles. They're absolutely filthy. I need to get some limescale remover on them. That's the dirty one. Let's put the dirty one away so we don't get them mixed up. Right, so I'm just going to wipe this work surface down, I think. I thought I'd done this last night, but it doesn't look like I did. There's a dog chew there. That shouldn't be there, should it? It's a new dog chew. Right, I think I might go and put the dog chew away. Because I've been looking for that, and they like these. These are their special treat dog chews. So I bought them a couple of these because they've had surgery recently and they are recovering from their spay operation. That I thought I needed some good treats on standby in case they were getting a little excitable. And so that one actually, I gave them that the other day, but actually they haven't bothered with it that much. Right, okay, let's go back to the kitchen. Golly, I feel like I need another coffee or maybe a glass of water. I've got a glass on the go somewhere. I'd rather not dirty another one. Anyway, let's put these dishes away. Golly, Mike hasn't got that one very clean. I don't know if it's just, give that a quick once over. Where's the cloth gone? My little trip hazards. Hopefully not fall over them. Let's see if I better wash. I think sometimes when Mike's washing up, he's half asleep. He doesn't always get all the... I think it may have just been water drops, probably because we didn't dry them. Anyway, how are you getting on? How are you getting on this week? Are you keeping on top of your housework, or are you, like me, got a little behind on things this week? It only takes a couple of days of doing something different, doesn't it? Oh, golly, that's my tummy rumbling. Let's pop that away. Have you been working on any interesting sort of household projects? I need to do a bit of a tidy up in this pans area. That is not the lid off that one. Where's the lid off that one? Maybe it's that one. No, oh golly. Pop that one on there now. Seems to fit. So just keep going. Don't get distracted by the pan area, Kate. Keep going. Otherwise nothing will get done. Let's just get the pans put away for now. They can get tidied another time. Right, tea towel back on there. This needs to go in the car. This is one of these things I've been experimenting with. You put in your... I was trying it in the bedroom to see if it would get rid of the condensation on the windows, but unfortunately it just can't cope with the windows. So I'm going to put it in the car or in the shed. I think it will cope with the car. That's what it's actually designed for. Right, what next? I'm starting to spin my wheels. I'm going to get rid of these flowers. These flowers are no longer sparking joy. I've had them in the house quite a long time. Let's just get rid of them. I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I've got some lovely new chrysanthemums in the garden. I'm going to put the jam jar through the dishwasher, I think. It's quite a cute little jam jar, that. I like it for flowers. Right, let's pop the chrysanthemums into... Where should I pop the chrysanthemums? Should I put them in the compost bucket? Yes. Good. Decision made. I'm going to put that candle away because it's just clutter on that counter for now. And when I want a candle, I'll know where it is and I'll get it out. It's just so to have less on my counters at the moment. Golly, I can't get it put away. Yeah, there it is. Goes in there. Oh, it smells lovely in that candle cupboard. Okay, next, I've got a glass of water on the go. I'm going to just take a pause and drink some of the water because that is on my to-do list, drink water. Good, I've drank my water. I'm going to refill it because I have to make an effort to remember to drink water. That's why I put it on my to-do list. Just leave it over there so I've got it ready when I need it. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my water bottles because I used these water bottles yesterday when we went up to the coast to do the cottage, so they need a wash. I want to use them today. This little one is such a handy size. I really love this one because sometimes you don't need a huge bottle of water and it just fits in my handbag, so I really like that one. That is very useful. Oh, come on, Kate, rinse that one out. This is a bigger one. This is useful for the gym or if you're going out for longer. But if I'm just going out locally, the little one's great. Good. Where's the other one gone? Lost the lid. Golly, I definitely need more coffee. I feel like I'm half asleep still. Considering I couldn't sleep, I now feel quite sleepy. Hopefully, as I get moving, it will get less. I'll feel more awake. Or maybe I just need more coffee. So, we haven't got the twinkly lights on yet. Let's put the twinkly lights on. And I might start to open the blinds, let the day in. thought I did this last night, but it doesn't look like I did. Golly, I've got quite a lot of clutter on here at the moment. So I think I need to reduce the amount of stuff on my coffee counter. But let's just put that things away for now. This can go on the shelf. I'm going to put the decaf coffee away because I'm not using that very much at the moment. Put it in the cupboard. That'll make it a little bit easier to clean things. That can go on the shelf. That jug could go in a different cupboard because it's a bit big in here. Oh, that's looking better already with less stuff on it. Let's just pop a few coffees there. Makes it so much easier to clean it if there's less on it, doesn't it? Do you know what that's about? I probably need to ask Mike. I think it's something to do with the coffee machine. It's a little paintbrush. What's the paintbrush for? Have you got one of these coffee machines? What is that paintbrush for? Or is it, I don't know, I've never seen it before. I don't know what it's doing in there. Right, I'm going to move the coffee machine, I think. Just get under it. Oh no, the timer's going. God, that 10 minutes went so quickly. I've only done one room. But you know what? I did stay focused and it looks better than when I started. So let's have a look. This dog towel doesn't need to spend the weekend on the Arga. So let's take that off because I'll need that when the dogs come in because they're going to get wet, I think, today. So let's just put it in the entrance hall so I can dry them off when they come in. Right, okay. Next task, I'm going to vacuum. I'm going to take that dog bed up, but they're lying on it. That's the only problem. They're enjoying lying on it so much. Am I going to vacuum in my cupboard? I probably should. Oh, that's a should, isn't it? I should vacuum in my cupboard. I'm trying to should myself less. Right, what am I going to do with this dog bed? It is absolutely filthy, but they are very happy on it. I feel mean moving it. Don't overthink it. Just vacuum the other areas and we can come back to that. Right, let's get going. You might want to turn your volume down. The vacuum cleaner is quite noisy. It even seems noisy to me today. I think I haven't got my noise cancelling headphones on. I've just got my normal old ones on because I can't find the noise cancelling ones. I don't know what I've done with them. Hopefully these are working okay, picking up the sound. This is not going to be a perfect vacuum. This is just a speedy vacuum. I do things quite imperfectly, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. This is just a quick whiz around to make the house presentable for the weekend, and so it's not annoying me. Get the dog, worst of the dog hair, the worst of the muck. I'm just going to go under here. There's always dog hair under there. Right. I mustn't hyper-focus because there's quite a lot to do in 10 minutes. And those 10 minutes go so quickly. Oh, I should have to put more lights on. It's very dark at this time of day. I might open the blinds. Is there any light out there? No, it's still pitch black. We'll keep them down for now. That was wishful thinking on my part. But it might be light. Hetty's got a new bag, you'll be glad to hear. Right. This bit of the house always needs attention. You see all the leaves that have got walked in. This mat's brilliant, it picks so much up. Right, let's do behind the door curtain. Real quick whiz round. This is very early morning cleaning. I'm still in my pyjamas. I have got a pair of trainers on, but they are a scruffy old pair that I've sort of retired from being general trainers. But I think maybe they need retiring from everything. They're so scruffy now, and they're full of holes. But they're so comfortable, that's the problem. Do you find that sometimes really hard to get rid of things because when they're comfortable but they're worn out? And I've got a nice new pair, but they're not as comfy. Right, okay, I've done the entrance. Oh, I don't think I've got enough stretch on the cable to get very far in here. But I'll just get the entrance done. So I would actually like to vacuum in here, but I need to go back and do the little kitchen. No, it won't stretch. You know what, I'll have to come back to this. Let's just go and do the little kitchen. I've done the entrance to the cottage. I'm going to go in the little utility room next, the little messy one. Give it a really quick whiz round. This is like a really quick clean. I could wash the dog beds in here. That'd be quite a good job actually, to get a dog wash on. That's a real quick one in there, wasn't it? Whoops, what is that? Bit of paper. Come on, we'll get that later. I don't want that to block the vacuum. Okay, I'm going into the kitchen. I'm hoping that the dogs will move and then I'll be able to get the bed up. Because they don't really like the vacuum cleaner. Oh, they're starting to look a bit worried. Oh, Sophie, you do look funny. She's like, no, I really don't like the vacuum. I'm going to move. Let's hope so anyway. Holly, we had a curry last night, a homemade curry. And all I can smell, I don't really understand why, is curry. Why does the scent of curry linger? I think I'm going to have to get a room fragrance in here because the whole house seems to smell of curry. Not an unpleasant smell. Just I don't think I want to smell it all weekend. We have got leftovers, so we're going to be having, what is that? We're going to be having curry tonight as well. Oh, I know, Sophie, you don't like this, do you? But this bed's ready for a wash. Come on, girls, why don't you go in the other room? That's a good idea. They've gone. Right, quickly, let me get the mat up while they're distracted. Oh, sorry, girls. You were having a nice peaceful lie down, weren't you? Just going to pop this in the bin. It's just a little screw that I came out of a pen the other day and I've thrown the pen away. I couldn't find the screw, but it's turned up. Right, come on, girls. But no, they've stuck back on the mat. Come on, girls, off the mat. Off the mat. Let's get this mat shaken out and then I can wash it. And I might have to come back to the shaking out. I'm just going to stick it on the radiator for 2 minutes while I finish the vacuuming. Because my timer's going to go off and I might make myself a coffee after that. Oh, right, let's keep going. Did I remember to reset the timer? Yes, I think I did. How long have I been going for? Right, I've got something else I've spotted there, needs to get put away. It's a Pilates mat. I've tried a new class this week, but unfortunately, when I went to it, I had to walk. I got soaked walking from the car. I do Pilates mainly at home, but I thought I'd try a new class. And my Pilates mat bag got soaked. So it's just been drying out next to the Arga, but I do need to remember to put it away because it is down the side of the Arga at the moment. Holly, this car floor is definitely ready for a clean. I'm not going to be able else to get under there. Should have moved all the chairs out really, it would have been easier, wouldn't it? There we go, that's better. I just wanted to get under the table in case there's dog hair under there. It's good. Right, I've got 1 minute left. That's not actually that bad, is it? I don't think I've done too badly. I might take it through to the other barn or just whiz it round. I feel like I must have forgotten something. I'm not doing my office today. I'll do that on there Monday. Right, let's pop the vacuum away. You know what? No, I'm going to stick to my list. Even though it's tempting to go and do a bit more vacuuming in the other room, I'm just going to stick to my list and I'm going to mop next. Because I can start another list and do another vacuum later. Because if I get sidetracked with vacuuming the other room, which is huge, I won't actually end up mopping the floors. Right, so good. That's pretty good. I'm pleased with that. I've got time to shake the mat out and get it into the utility room. I'm staying focused. It's still dark. Golly, come on, where's the daylight? Do you know, it's 6:30 in the morning now. And it's still dark. Right, let's get this into the other room. The timer's going, so that's quite good timing. I'm pacing myself very nicely. I'm going to put this in the washing machine, ready to go on later when I've collected the other dog beds. Let's run some hot soapy water. I am using my favourite flash today. Ooh, I managed to find some of the flash that fights pet odour. I like this one, it smells good. It smells of bicarb, I think. I like the bicarb flash as well. But when I've used this, it smells lovely and clean. And it hopefully get rid of the smell of curry. Right. Okay, let's stop wasting the hot water. So we're going to put 2 capfuls in. 1, 2. And let's fill it up. That's empty. I don't think I could think of anything sensible to do with that. It should go in the recycling. I love these containers. I don't know why, but I feel like it's so wasteful to throw them in the recycling. But there's no point keeping them all, is there? Just got to chuck it in the recycling. And actually, I'm going to wash my mop heads today. They can go in with the dog beds. I must remember to take them off. Right, let's do the floor next. Hopefully you're still with me. Let me know what you're doing while I'm doing this. If you're just watching, or are you cleaning along with me? Are you doing one of your cleaning routines? Right, let's get... Oh, that's good. Good job I did put my old trainers on. Because I always like to wear them for mopping, because I don't like to get dirty water once it gets dirty on my nice new trainers. Right, there's the Pilates mat. I'm going to move that so I don't mop into it. Let's just quickly put that away. Let's put the Pilates mat in here. Hang up. Oh, hang on. I think I need to reorganise this cupboard. It's not going to go up. Oh, that's a summer bag. That could definitely go away. It's not going to be in use, I don't think, at this time of year. Right. Okay, let's switch the lights off. Oh, I think I need to tighten my camera harness. It's a little loose today. Good. Right, let's get going, Kate. No, oh, there's a leaf back there. I missed a mist. It's because the Pilates mat was covering it. Oh, there's something there that doesn't want to come off the floor, which is a little annoying. I wonder if there's something in the bin and that's why the kitchen smells of curry. Because actually the smell is quite strong when I come in this room where the bin is. So it's probably something in the bin that's making the house smell of curry. So So maybe if I empty the bin bag, that'll be a good freshening up for the weekend task. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I normally empty my bins on a Monday as part of my weekly home blessing, but sometimes I also empty them on a Friday if they're full. If they're pretty full or if they're smelling, sometimes the main bin does smell, doesn't it? Depends what you've put in it during the week. But I just something doesn't smell quite right, so I'm going to have to work out what it is. Is it just the leftover cooking smells? Or have we spilt curry on the Arga? That's quite possible. That's the raw way, of course. Mike did the cookie. I could be coming from the dishwasher because the dishes from last night are in there because we didn't have a full load, so it wasn't run last night. Because we were out all day and we were out most of Thursday as well. It didn't accumulate many dishes. So this week's just flown by. Because it was Mike's birthday, so we had a day at the coast. And then yesterday we had a day at the cottage just doing some jobs. Just general sort of maintenance. I filmed a little house tour of the cottage just on a very wet and windy day. Just before the guests arrived. When it was all set up. Right. I could run the mop quickly around my office. Because I vacuumed that earlier in the week. I might do that if I've got time. Let's just focus on the main areas though. I won't get sidetracked on a side project. My brain loves the side project. Just keep going, Kate. Mop the areas that you said you were going to mop. I do need to pull this dishwasher out and get behind it. I know it's going to need... It's quite tricky though, isn't it? Because they're plugged in. That's probably a mic job. Because if I pull it out the socket, I won't get it back in. Just mop under there. Whew, golly, I'm getting quite hot. Should have put less clothes on. It's a very good way to wake up, actually, mopping and vacuuming. Because it's a bit of a physical workout. Gets your body moving. Wakes it up. It'd be nicer in summer when it's light. Doing this, but doing it in the dark, it's okay. It still gets you woken up. And also it's like something ticked off my list early in the day. It's a small win, or a big win in my case. I would say getting this done, getting a bit of a house reset done, is a big win. I think I'm going to get 3 gold stars for this. Because I've tidied up, put things away, and I've vacuumed and mopped, which are big tasks, aren't they? They are big tasks. I'm going to be kind to myself. Those are a good win for today. If I do nothing else today, housework-wise, I can feel like I've done something. And I'll just probably do a load of laundry. After all, it is Saturday. It is family fun day. So what do you do on a Saturday? Do you do housework on a Saturday? When I was working full-time outside the house, I did used to do housework. Or most of my housework on the weekends. And then I think I realised I was spending all my weekends doing housework and catching up on jobs. So I then decided, well, this is a long time ago, because I haven't worked full-time outside the house for quite a while. I work from home now. But when I was working outside the house, I found it was a challenge. It was a challenge to keep on top of everything with 3 children. So I employed a cleaner who came in. At one point, I had a pair of cleaners, and it just made such a difference. They just came in and did a whiz through the whole house, and it just gave the house a reset. It's particularly nice if you have a cleaner, if you get them to come in either on a Monday or a Friday, or ideally both. Because then they reset the house before the weekend and they reset the house after the weekend. And it just means that you've got all those bases covered. You still have to do housework, but it means you know that somebody's going to go through and just do these sort of tasks. The sort of vacuuming, the mopping, the cleaning. I clean my bathrooms, most of my bathrooms every day. But, the cleaners do things like that. And vacuuming the carpets, just, doing what needs doing. And so you're free to just do the other things. So if you do work full-time outside the house and you can afford to have a cleaner, it is a huge help. So don't beat yourself up for not feeling like you're on top of everything, because it's really hard to do everything. I know from experience. It's very hard to do everything without feeling overwhelmed. The way I look at my cleaning now is I kind of think of it as a workout. So my body's moving. And if I reframe it as I'm doing a workout, it really helps to motivate me. Because it's a really easy way of working out at home. And you think about what you're doing. It's a really good upper body workout, vacuuming or mopping. Right, I'm going into the dark corner. Apologies. It's quite, I should put, do you know what? I need some more lamps down this end. It is dark, this corner. Why is it so dark? I need to get Mike to have a look, because that lamp should come on, but it isn't doing. Maybe it needs a new light bulb. No, it just needed switching on. Okay, sometimes you'll say, no, I was about to say how silly I am sometimes, but actually no. I'm making an effort at the moment to be kind to myself and not call myself names. So it's an easy mistake to make, Kate. You must have switched it off at some point. Now you switched it back on. It's not a big deal. But I've been wondering why this room was so dark. But I still think this room would benefit from some additional lighting, because it is quite a dark room. I could maybe put a lamp on this end of the dresser, and a lamp in that dark corner would be really good. Oh no! The time is going and I haven't finished. I've been talking. Do you know, I'm going to cut myself a little bit of slack, and I'm going to give myself a bit of overtime. So I do want, and now I've started, I really want to finish. So I'm going into the entrance to the cottage now. I'm just going to give it a really quick mop. It's not a perfect clean. This would be easier if I didn't have so much stuff in here. I think it's time for a bit of a tidy up and a declutter. There's too many pairs of boots out. Luckily, the mats catch the worst of the dirt, and they're okay at the moment. They're not ready for a wash yet. So that'll do. That'll do. Last but not least, I'm going to go and mop the little utility room. And then I think I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and sit down. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's my reward. My reward for doing this. I might make, oh golly, am I going to make, oh no, we're spilling the water. I'm overthinking it. Am I going to make myself a black coffee, or am I going to treat myself to a flat white? Mind you, I'm supposed to be, I'm fasting this morning, so I suppose it's going to be a black coffee. I am an intermittent faster, so I tend to not eat or drink anything with milk, or I just have black coffee usually until, I don't eat usually until sort of mid-morning or late morning, when I have, I combine my breakfast and my lunch into brunch. I have a high protein brunch, and then that keeps me going usually, as long as I don't put too much carbohydrates in it. It keeps me going usually till sort of mid-afternoon, when I might have a small snack. Oh, sorry about that awful noise. So I might have a mid-afternoon snack of sort of cheese and a piece of fruit. But sometimes I can keep going till dinner time, if I have a good high protein, low carb brunch, which is what I'm planning to do today. So I don't know. I'll probably have a black coffee. Otherwise, I'm breaking my fast. Right, that wasn't too bad, that water. It was worth doing, but it wasn't horrific. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad it's finished. Right, let's get these mop heads off, and then I can get them in the washing machine. Oh my goodness, can I remember how to get the mop head off? This is a challenge. I think I made a video about this, because it does, I do struggle with it. Right, I think you put your feet either side and you pull. Oh yes, I remembered. One's off. Let's do them both. These are pretty on their last legs. I could probably do with putting 2 new mop heads on. Good. These are the 5 litre super mop heads, and they're once you know how to remove them, it's easy. But I struggled before Mike showed me how to do it. I used to always have to ask Mike to do it. So silly, really. A lot of these things are easy when you know how. I just never learned how. Nobody had ever shown me. And I never thought to Google it. But so Mike showed me, and I did make a little YouTube video, I think, showing you how to do it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I meant to. Right. Okay, I'm going to put the washing on in a minute. I've got to process the dog bed out of the dog crates. But I'm going to make a coffee first. I'm going to just sit down and enjoy it. Oh, God, I can get my breath back. I'm a little out of breath. Where's my knock box? Right, bear with me. I'm going to knock my coffee grounds out. And I'm just going to wash this through since I've got some soapy water. Make sure I rinse the suds out. Still want soapy coffee. Ooh, and while the coffee is brewing, I might finish wiping down the coffee area because I do think I finished that. Right, and here's my reward. Let's get the cloth. So if you plan a sort of reward when you've finished your tasks, it just makes it easier to get started. So I did think, oh, I could do with a coffee, but I thought, no, I will do the tasks and then I'll have the coffee as the reward. And I've got it all done. Whereas if I just had the coffee and not started the tasks, what might have happened? I need to empty that compost can. It's pretty full. What might have happened is none of the tasks would have actually got done because I'd have sat down, had my coffee, might have gone on my phone, got distracted, and nothing would have got done. In fact, I think I might need to clean this out as well. No, it's okay. Let's give it a wipe. God, those coffee grounds, look at them. They just get everywhere. It's always messy around the coffee machine. Right, good. Let's get a cup and let's get going with the coffee. Yay, go me. Here's my reward. Let's pop the cloth in there and let's just bag up while the coffee's brewing. I think I might make quite a dilute black Americano. I'm just going to process the compost little caddy because that needs to go out. And I might check the other bin as well. I did say I was going to check the bin, didn't I? So my Fresh Up Friday is involving dealing with the rubbish as well. Just pop this out the door. I am not going out with it in the dark, and I'm going to wait till it's light. Yay, go me! Another task completed. Okay. I'm going to check the bin while the coffee's running through. Just see if it needs emptying. I'll probably tell by... no, it's not the bin. What is going on? Where is the curry smell coming from? What is that doing there? Okay. Ooh, I've just had a really good idea. I've got some essential oil, some lavender. I might put it in that little bottle and make up a spray. Right, I'm going to put a bit more water in my coffee, I think, rather than having milk in it. So let's run a long coffee. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to take a break now, sit down, drink my coffee and just relax for 10 minutes. And then I'm probably going to start my morning routine proper and have my shower and get dressed properly. Oh, have you come back to look for your bed? I'm going to get Sophie a new bed out as well. Are you missing your bed? Don't know where the other one is. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.